Hi students, today I will start our first unit, that is sequences. So first let us understand what is the sequence. After that we will see some types of sequences. Here the sequence, the name itself indicates. The sequence, the name itself indicates. It is an arrangement or it is an order. Here, sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a particular order. That means when arrangement of numbers, we follow some rules, some methods. For example, let us say here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up to infinite values here we have. So this one we call as sequence because you can observe here difference between any two numbers. Between any two numbers, difference between any two numbers is one only or same. So here the rule is that for each number plus 1 is added. Not only adding, you can subtract, you can multiply, you can divide any two values. For example, in the same way, if I consider another example, suppose 2, 4, 6, so on up to 20. So this is also called as a sequence because difference between any two numbers is 2. Okay, so here rules means it may be adding two values or subtracting two values or multiplying two values or divide two values. Here in the sequence we call these values called as terms or numbers of the sequence. Here in the sequence, this one is called first term, this one is called second term, this one is called third term, so on. This one is called last term, like this way, which are denoted by A1, A2, A3, so on up to AN. Here the last term, that is AN, is called as nth term or general term of the sequences. So finally, sequence is nothing but a sequence is a set of numbers which may be finite or infinite. No problem. A1, A2, A3, so on, AN in a definite order of arrangement and formed according to a definite rule. Next topic is types of sequences. So here we have two types of sequences. First one which is finite sequences, second one which is infinite sequence. So first let us understand what is the finite sequence. Here finite sequence means there is an end in the sequence. So here we have limited values in the sequences. For example, suppose if you have the sequence of multiple of 3 up to 30 or less than or equal to 30, then we have 3, 6, 9, 12, so on up to 30. So this is called sequence because the rule is defined, because the difference between any two numbers is 3. So this is a sequences. First of all, this is a sequences. Okay, and also there is a end in the sequences. So this type of sequence is called finite sequences. That means finite sequence means the number of terms in the sequence is finite. Similarly, infinite sequences, the number of terms in the sequence is infinite. Infinite sequence means there is no end in the sequences. So here we have infinite values. For example, suppose if we have the sequence of multiple of 10 up to infinite values. So then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, so on up to infinite values here. So first of all, this is a sequence and there is no end. So this type of sequence is called infinite sequence. Here sequence may be finite or infinite sequence according as number of terms finite or infinite in the sequence. So now let us see what is the sequence in the form of a function. Here the sequence also we can write in the form of a function. Here function means it consists of domain. So here we need to consider domain is a natural number or subset of natural number. That means set of natural number or subset of natural number is the domain of a sequence of a function, which is denoted by an or simply bracket an, when range may be any set. That means sequence can be regarded as a function whose domain is set of natural number or subset of natural number, when range may be any set. So now let us discuss about real sequences. What is the real sequences? Okay, here real sequence is a function. Real sequence is a function whose domain is set n of all natural numbers and range is a subset of real numbers are real numbers. Okay, real sequence is nothing but whose domain is set n of all natural numbers and range is a subset of real number or just real numbers. So in this chapter we will discuss only real sequences. Okay, so now I will give you some examples for real sequence. For example, suppose if you have a sequence like this, an from n is equal to 1 to infinity, which is equal to 1 by n from n is equal to 1 to infinity. So first let us write all the terms in the sequences. For n is equal to 1, a1 will be 1. For n is equal to 2, a2 will be equal to 1 by 2. For n is equal to 3, a3 will be 1 by 3. Okay, so which is equal to 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, so on up to infinite values. Okay, which is a infinite set because there is no end in the sequences. This is infinite set. So we can say that the given sequence is a infinite sequences. Infinite sequences. Now let us see another examples for real sequences. Second one, suppose if you have a sequence like this, n is equal to 1 to some 10, so which is equal minus 1 whole power n is equal to 1 to 10. Okay. So first let us write all the terms in the sequences. For n is equal to 1, minus 1 whole power 1 minus 1, n is equal to minus 1 whole power 2, that means 1. N is equal to 3 minus 1 whole power 3 minus 1. N is equal to 4 minus 1 whole power 4 1. Okay. Therefore, the set of all the terms in the sequence will be equal to minus 1 and 1, which is a finite set because there is a end in the sequences. So we can say that the given sequence is finite sequences because there is a end in the sequence. Okay, so this is also example for real sequence. Next, let us see range of a sequence. Range of a sequence. Now, let us see what is the range of a sequences. After that, we will see how to find range of the given sequences. Okay, so here range of a sequences, the set of all distinct terms in the sequences, the set of all distinct terms in the sequence is called range of a sequence. Range of a sequence. Range of a sequence is nothing but the set of all distinct terms in the sequence is called range of a sequence. The set of all distinct terms in the sequence is called range of a sequence. So now we will see one example for range of a sequence. For example, suppose if you have a sequence like this, an from n is equal to 1 to infinity, so which is equal to minus 1 whole power n. Okay. So first let us write all the terms in the sequences. Okay, for n is equal to 1, minus 1, for n is equal to minus 1 whole square, 1, for n is equal to 3, minus 1 whole cube, minus 1. Okay, if we observe that minus 1 and 1 are the distinct terms in the sequence. Minus 1 and 1 are the distinct terms in the sequences. So already we know that all distinct terms in the sequence is nothing but range of a sequence. Therefore, range of a sequence will be equal to minus 1, 1, which is a finite set. Okay. The range of a sequence will be minus 1, 1, which is a finite set. Okay. Please give me 1 minute. Now let us see second example for finding range of a sequences. Suppose if you have a sequence like this, an is equal to 1 by n from n is equal to 1 to infinity. For finding range of a sequence, first let us write all the terms in the sequence. So here all the terms in the sequence will be equal to 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, so up to infinite values, because there is no end, and also which is a infinite set because there is no end in the sequences, okay, or infinite sequences. Okay, now if you observe that from example 1 and 2, we can conclude that range of a sequence may be finite set or infinite set. Okay, so this is the note. What is the note? Range of a sequence may be finite set or infinite set. Okay, so finally range of the sequence is nothing but the set of all distinct terms in the sequences. Okay, clear? Now we are going to discuss about bounded and unbounded sequences. So here we have two types of bounded sequences. First one which is bounded above sequence, second one which is bounded below sequence. So first let us discuss about bounded above sequence. That means what is the bounded above sequence. So for this we need to consider A and B any sequence which may be finite or infinite sequence, no problem. So already we know that sequence contain terms. So in this sequence, if for every term which is must be less than or equal to some real number. So in this sequence, for every term which is must be less than or equal to real number, some real number. So then we will say that this sequence is called as bounded above sequence, and that real number is called as upper bound of the given sequences. Okay, bounded above sequence is nothing but if for every term in the sequences must be less than or equal to some real number. If for every term must be less than or equal to some real number, then such type of sequence is called bounded above sequence, and that real number is called upper bound of the sequence. So now we will see one example for bounded above sequence. For example, suppose if you have a sequence like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then if you observe that here 1 is must be less than or equal to 5, 2 is also less than or equal to 5, 3 is also less than or equal to 5, 4 is also less than or equal to 5, 5 is also less than or equal to 5. If you observe that here for every term must be less than or equal to 5. For every term must be less than or equal to 5. So we can say that this sequence is called bounded above sequence, and that real number is called upper bound of the sequences. So here 5 is called upper bound of the sequence. So this is sequence is called upper bounded above sequence, and 5 is called upper bound of the sequences, because for every term must be less than or equal to 5, and also which is a finite set or finite sequence.